What's going on, YouTube peeps and Back2 freaks and Back to Basics fans? We're back. We took a little hiatus there for a bit, but we are back. So welcome. This week we are actually talking about support and the ups and downs, kind of our experiences with that, and maybe turning a bad experience into a good one. My personal belief is that a support system is probably one of the most important things we can have. A good support system is probably one of the most important things we can have on this journey. And we kind of get that from two places. One is from you guys, from the online community, through Facebook and YouTube. Having that support system in place is extremely important. We understand what each other go through when our spouses, parents, children, friends can't understand it, and it's something that we need. I need to be able to come to somebody who truly understands what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through, and can provide a support that maybe those in my personal life can't provide. As informed as we are, there's YouTube videos we can watch, there's seminars we can attend, books we can read, whatever. There's tons of information out there for us to prepare ourselves while we're pre-op on the things to expect after surgery. Even with all that information out there, until you venture down this road, I don't think you're truly prepared for what you're about to go through. I think that's why we tend to gravitate, we being people in the weight loss community. I think that's why we tend to gravitate towards one another more, and why we tend to lean on each other more. Because you understand those things, and if you've been down this journey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are things that we face that you can't even imagine, when you're pre-op. So if you've been on this journey, you probably understand what I'm talking about. So as informed as we can be, there's still a lot of things that we're unprepared for, right? And I think that's where this community kind of comes into play. You get it, I get it. You understand me in a way that people in my personal life can't. Now, as informed as we are, as much research as we've done, I'm going to bet that we're more informed and more knowledgeable of what to expect than those in our personal lives, whether it's a spouse, a relative, a friend, or whatever. We're more informed than them, yet we're still unprepared for what we're about to go through, for the most part. Or there's a part of us that's unprepared. There are things that we're unprepared to deal with until we actually face them. Being more informed than those in our personal life, I can only imagine how difficult it is for them, right? Early on for me in my journey, 10 months post-op, I've been on this journey for about a year and a half now, counting the pre-op stuff. Early on in my journey, I felt like I had a good, strong support system. Little did I know it wasn't as strong as I thought it was. There were times along this journey where I felt like those closest to me, those who should understand what I'm going through, and should be the people that supported me the most. I always felt like there was a point in my journey where I felt like not only did they not support me, but they purposely tried to sabotage me. I believe that with everything that I have, that was the case. what that caused me to do is run to the community for all of my support and completely neglect people in my personal life. It's a, when I think back to like why would they do that? I mean, they knew, they were told these drinks couldn't be in the house, these foods couldn't be in the house, yet they were still in the house. They would still be brought in the house. And I couldn't help but feel like, okay, I've already explained this to you, yet you still bring it in. No other option for me to think other than you purposely sabotaging me. I never thought that maybe they just truly didn't understand. I mean, as informed as we are, all the research we do, yet we're still unprepared. I can only imagine how unprepared they are. But it's a very tricky balancing act, right? While we have this support system in place through the community, I think it's just as important, if not more, to have that support system in our personal lives, spouses, children, parents, friends. And we need to make sure that we balance that out. My problem was I completely shut them out, and came to the community for all my support. That put a huge strain on a lot of relationships in my life. I got everything that I needed from the community, so when I would come home, there was nothing to talk about. I mean, I've already talked about everything with people online, and that there was a huge disconnect between me and the people who are supposed to be a support system in my personal life. Huge disconnect, and which put a huge strain on some relationships. We, weight loss surgery patients, have to make sure that we balance that out. I can come online, I can make a video, I can post on Facebook, I'm not feeling like going to the gym, or I feel like having a Coke, and you guys can, comment and kind of kick me in the butt a little bit and say, hey, get to the gym, or don't have that Coke. But you really don't know if I do or not, right? Those in my personal life, if I skip the gym and come straight home, they know. If I'm drinking Cokes, they know. Granted, we can hide things if we wanted to, but for the most part, they would know. To have that in place, to have those people in place who can kick you in the butt and can actually see whether you're doing what you're supposed to be doing or not, I think is very important. And we just have to make sure that we balance that out, with the online support and people in our personal lives. There have been many of you who have been, for me, a great support system, and some more than others. But let's not forget that it's to make sure that those around us also provide that support that we need. It's crucial. I think they see now, and for me in my personal life, the people in my personal life see, if I don't truly support him the way that he needs to, he's going to run to this community to get it. And they have seen the strain that puts on relationships. They've seen the disconnect that has come from that. And they're a little more, they have this desire to like really be that support system and say, okay, I get it. You can't have these things. We can't have these things in the house, or we can't go out to eat here, or whatever. They're starting to take it more serious, and that's a good thing, right? Because we need that around us. So That's my take on it. I hope I made some kind of sense. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will be back with you next Monday. You guys take care.